Hey guys, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the winner effect to win in literally every single area of your life. Now, I'm just beginning to wrap my head around how powerful this principle of success is. When I look back into my past, whenever I was succeeding in my business, or my relationship, or my health, or my spirituality, all of my success in my life is owed to the winner effect. And only within the last week do I realize how to actually use the winner effect on purpose, to use it consciously to manufacture success in every area of your life. Because when I was using it before, I was using it unconsciously. I didn't know what I was doing. In this video, I'm going to show you what the winner effect is, why it's such a powerful way to succeed in your life, and how to actually implement it with a bunch of techniques and strategies. All right? So let's get into it right now. I'm super excited for this video. What actually is the winner effect? So the winner effect is what happens when somebody is winning a lot in their life. They start to kind of build momentum and they become a winner. So this is like Mike Tyson. His coach used to always pit him up against weak fighters, boxers that he knew Mike Tyson was going to beat, and he was going to line up a bunch of easy fights for Mike to basically pummel all of his competition. He'd line up 4 or 5 easy fights for Mike so that when the big fight came, the really important fight came, Mike was already pumped up. He already had that winning mentality. He was winning 4 or 5 fights in a row. He built up that momentum so that when the big fight came, he was already a winner. And he had that winning mentality. So in order to actually use the winner effect in your life, basically what this means is winning every little detail of your life. Winning when you wake up in the morning. Winning when you go to the gym. Winning when you do your meditation. Winning at night before you go to sleep. So every single action that you do with consciousness, with intention. You do every little thing excellently. Wallace Wattles, who wrote the book, The Science of Success, this is one of the best success books ever written. I've read it 2 or 3 times. One of my favorites. Wallace Wattles says that being great is not about doing great things. He says before you can do great things, you have to be able to do normal things in a great way. He says that God doesn't know the difference between when you're doing a great thing or when you're doing a menial thing like brushing your teeth, but you're doing it in a great way. God doesn't care if you're doing a great thing like you're giving a speech to the entire country. He doesn't care whether you're doing that or whether you're just brushing your teeth. As long as you're doing every little thing in a great way, your life will be great. So why does the winner effect work? It's actually kind of spooky and magical. I'm still trying to wrap my head around just how powerful this principle is. But basically the reason why this works so well is because when you start to win a lot in your life. So practically the way this works is like when you go do your workout, don't work out in a hurry. I used to do this. I noticed that I used to go to the gym, I'd work out, but in the back of my mind, I'd be rushing through my workout because I felt like I had somewhere else to be, or I had to go home and do some business stuff and make a video because I felt like that was more important. So then when I was at the gym, I was shortcutting my reps, leaving early, not giving it my all. I'd say, oh yeah, 20 minutes is enough, whatever, I'll just leave. I'll do a couple of sit-ups, couple push-ups, and then get out of here. See, I didn't realize that when I was shortcutting my exercise routine, then really I was telling my subconscious mind that I'm the type of person who shortcuts things. I'm the type of person that takes the easy way out, that doesn't give his 100% attention and effort into everything that he does. So when you put 100% effort in each moment of your life, you do every action as best as you can. See, what I used to think is that, I could just kind of shortcut the rest of my life. I could shortcut my exercise, shortcut my meditation, shortcut my diet. But then when I'm talking to a client who wants to sign up for a coaching agreement with me, then that's when I have to perform. Or when I'm making a video, then that's when I have to perform and give it my all. But then, behind the scenes, I don't really have to give it 100% effort because that's not the important stuff anyways. But I didn't realize that when I was shortcutting that stuff, that was preventing me from succeeding in my business and everything else. So when you become a winner in every area of your life, what you're doing is you're changing your self-image. Self-image. So when you start to stack up wins in your life, when you go to the gym and you do it properly and you actually push yourself to your limit, when you're doing meditation, you actually focus on your practice instead of thinking about other things, fantasizing. You actually focus on doing the technique. When you're washing the dishes after you eat, you're not just rushing to wash the dishes so that you can hurry up and do the next thing. You actually give 100% attention and effort to every single detail in your life because this wires your self-image so that you start to see yourself as a winner. So when you win at the gym, now you actually see yourself, I'm a winner. When you win in your meditation, you say, oh, I'm a winner. When you win in your diet, every time you win in your life, you stack up a win that changes your self-image. Now you actually start to see yourself as a winner. Now everything you do, you're going to win because you're a winner. You've been winning the whole morning, all your habits, you're winning. So when you win in your life, you win in your life, basically. So this also works really well because the winner effect is actually increasing your awareness and your mindfulness. So practically how to apply the winner effect is just to do every single task in your life, no matter how small, to give it your 100% attention and effort. This is really the essence of mindfulness and awareness. When I go on a meditation retreat, the point is not to meditate only when you're sitting on the cushion. The point is that you're doing meditation, you're maintaining mindfulness throughout the entire retreat. When you get up, when you walk around, when you go to open and close a door, when you're brushing your teeth, flossing, when you're eating, when you're taking a piss, you're maintaining mindfulness the whole time. So when you're actually going to pee in the bathroom, you pee in an excellent way. You do it mindfully. You actually become fully conscious of you're pulling your pants down and you're actually aware of yourself doing it, and you're sitting on the toilet doing whatever, you pee, but you do it mindfully. You actually pay attention. How does your body feel? Normally what we do is we do this completely unconsciously. We're thinking about other stuff. We're in a rush to pee so that we can go do something else. See, no. when you're being mindful, you realize that every single moment is the best moment. You're not rushing to get to the future moment because you have to hurry up in peace so that you can go eat dinner because you think that dinner is going to satisfy you more than when you're peeing. The point is to be mindful in each moment so that you're actually present, you're actually here, and you're actually appreciating life. Otherwise, you're going to grow up, you're going to be 60 years old, 70 years old, your whole life you're chasing after the next moment in a rush. You want to hurry up and make money. You want to hurry up and have sex. You want to hurry up and eat food. You're going to realize when you're 60 or 70 years old, your whole life you're rushing for what? Life is enjoyed in the present moment right here. So when you're washing the dishes in the sink, you're not washing them in a rush so you can hurry up and do the next thing. Wash them excellently, with awareness, with mindfulness. Do the best possible job that you can. Because when you're washing the dishes in an excellent way, that's actually wiring your subconscious mind. Now you're going to start to see yourself as an excellent person. When you wash those dishes, you should do the best dishwash you've ever done in your whole life. Because when you do the little things in a great way, that stacks up and actually turns you into a great person. Lastly, the reason why the winner effect works so well is because it forces you to focus on the process, not the results. So I notice in my life, whenever I focus on the results, I always fail. So whenever I go to make a video, for example, and I'm focusing on a video just so that I can get more subscribers, or just so that I can get more views, or likes, or comments. When I'm focusing on the result, I'm shirking the process, and I'm trying to rush the process so that I can get the result. I'm going to get a rushed result, which is a low quality result. So when you're trying to rush through the process unconsciously so that you can get the reward, you're never going to get the reward because you're not doing the right process. So in my life, I realized that I need to focus on the process. And as I focus on honing the process, so for example, when I'm making a video, the process is that I need to get inspired. I need to capture an idea. And then once I get the idea, I need to sit down, be mindful, put it on a piece of paper, flush it out, think about it. I need to make sure my microphone is turned on, my camera has enough battery, the lights are set up properly, doing all of this mindfully, enjoying the process. Because in the past, sometimes I'm such in a rush to make a video because I got the good idea and I don't want it to escape my mind because I'm inspired in the moment. So I just hurry up, set up the microphone, set up the lights, everything. Then I make a whole video. The video turns out awesome. I talked for an hour long, pour my heart and soul into the video. But then when I go and watch it back, I realize my camera died or that my microphone wasn't turned on. Because I was so focused on the result, I didn't pay attention to the process, and that ended up sabotaging me in the end. And you'll notice this happening in dating, in your business, in so many different areas of your life, which we're going to go into right now. So, how do you actually practically apply the winner effect in your life? So we touched on this a little bit, but first of all, you want to do everything well. Or I even write excellently. Do everything excellently. And that includes when you are finished eating a meal, wash the dishes, clean your room, right? You can't succeed in your life in general if your room is messy. See, I used to think that if I want to attract a beautiful girl and I want to get results in dating, or I want to get results in my business, I used to think that I could have a messy room, but then I just go out to the club and have a great time and maybe, hook up with a pretty girl, which is the goal in that moment. But I didn't realize that in the back of my mind, I know that my room is messy at home. See, this sounds like magical voodoo witchcraft. This is why it took me so long to actually understand the winner effect. But I used to think, well, the girl at the club doesn't see my room at home, right? But actually she does. Because as a man, when you're going to attract a girl, the girl is just a representation of the entire world. The way that you present yourself in public to a girl, or if you're a girl, the way you present yourself to guys, this is a representation of the way you live your entire life. So if I go to the club and I have a messy room and I'm, lazy all day, and I think that I'm going to go to the club and I'm going to get in state and I'm going to be super attractive and high vibes, it never works, because behind the scenes, my shit is a mess. But I realize now that whenever I clean up my area, clean and get everything dialed in, write my schedule, get my whole life organized, my room is organized, files, everything's in its proper filing cabinet, everything's nice and clean, the floor is vacuumed, little things like that. My teeth are brushed and flossed, everything's pristine in my life, then that manifests in my energy. Now I have the energy of a winner. So when I go to talk to a girl, for example, I have a girlfriend now, I don't do this anymore, but even when I'm with my girlfriend and I talk to my girlfriend, if my mind is a mess and I go to talk to her, I'm not going to get a good reaction from her. She's not going to be able to trust me because I'm all over the place. But when I actually dial my habits in and I get my shit together and I focus on the process instead of the result, and I hone the process, get it clean, and shine my awareness and my attention on every single little detail of my life, then in each moment I'm going to be grounded and present, so that when I'm actually with my girlfriend, I can actually spend one-on-one time with her and actually pay attention and be present and there with her in the moment. And that creates better results in my relationship. That also creates better results in my business as well. So, because when I'm talking to a potential coaching client, someone who wants to work with me long term, it is a lot easier for them to experience the power of my coaching when I'm actually present with them. When I'm actually there one-on-one, listening to you, genuinely giving you my full attention and love in that moment. But I can't do that if behind the scenes my life is a mess, because I'm going to have all these other things on my mind. I'm going to be focusing on the result. The result is I'm trying to make a sale so that I can close a client, I can have more clients, more money, more testimonials. But I realize now, that's what I used to do. I realize now, when I was first becoming a coach, I signed my first 2 clients. That was a major monumental experience for me because I've never done any business stuff before in my entire life. And when I signed my first client, the first person ever to pay me money so that I can coach them, that was a monumental experience. That was euphoric. I was like, holy shit, this business thing is actually going to work. The reason why it worked was because, first of all, in my life, I was doing the 5 a.m. club where I was waking up at 5 a.m. every morning. I was exercising, meditating, journaling, getting all of my habits dialed in, winning in my life. Every day I was winning. And then the winner effect kind of just carried me, where people were reaching out. They're like, hey, Adam, I got to talk to you. I made an awesome video. A lot of people reached out to me. Hey, Adam, I want to talk to you, one-on-one. I need your help. I want you to coach me. Okay, great. I hop on the call one-on-one with the person. I actually give them my attention and my love. And then I close my first sale, and I basically help the person as much as I could in their life, help them identify their life purpose, transition careers, help them start to actually play music so that they can actually put music out and start to do what they're passionate about for a living. The only way I was able to do that is because my life was dialed in that moment. The winner effect was working in my favor. So that's just a personal story. Also, another practical way, so do everything excellently, okay? Don't think just because it's a little habit that it's a waste of your time. Do the little things in an excellent way because that is going to snowball. Secondly, come up with 2 habits. So I'm just going to write here, I'm actually going to use a blue marker. Sick of the red marker. Let's use a blue marker. 2 habits. All right? Come up with 2 habits that intuitively is going to change your life. So think about your ideal life, where you want to be in your life, your dream scenario, and think about which 2 habits that you can start doing today are going to help you be the ideal version of yourself. So for me, this is meditation and exercise. That's for me. So every single day, without ever missing a day ever, I make sure that I exercise, I go to the gym, work out as hard as I can, and then on days which I need a rest day, I'll still do yoga, stretching, go for a long walk, do some cardio. So I make sure I'm exercising every single day as best as I can. And also after I'm done exercising, I meditate for minimum 30 minutes, but I'd often rather do 45 minutes to an hour where I'm meditating, I'm actually focusing on the technique. I'm not waiting for the timer to be done. I'm actually doing my best to be present, aware. I do Vipassana meditations, which is mindfulness awareness of the breathing. I do that as best as I can. And then those are my 2 habits, okay? So pick 2 habits that are going to change your life. I recommend exercise and meditation. I picked those for a reason. Those are some of the most powerful habits that will change your life. But you can pick any 2 that you feel like will work for you, and make sure you actually do them every day. And the way you make sure is by, first of all, actually, setting up a morning routine. Morning routine. So the winner effect works super well when you actually start first thing in the morning winning. That's why I exercise first thing in the morning, right when I wake up, regardless of what time it is, what day it is, doesn't matter. I wake up, I exercise minimum 20 minutes, hard exercise. And then after that, I meditate minimum 20 minutes if I woke up too late and I have to go somewhere. But I make sure I get my habits done as best as I can first thing in the morning, because then the momentum is going to stack, and it's going to stack up on top of each other. You're going to start your day with the ball rolling. All right. And then also, so you got the habits, morning routine, do everything well. And then you want to actually figure out some way where you can track yourself. Track yourself. This is something I've never done before that my coach is actually forcing me to do. So now I realize that when I track my daily habits, that actually is making me conscious of what I'm doing. I never actually literally tracked it with a pen and paper. So what you can do is just create a graph or a grid in your journal, and then here write your first habit. So for me, it's meditate. Your second habit, exercise. And then you can write what time you wake up. You can write what time you go to bed. And then a third habit for me is journaling. All right. So every day when I wake up, I log what is the time that I wake up. I also log if I do morning journaling, and then I log my meditation. Did I meditate? Yes, check. Did I exercise? Yes, check. Did I journal? Yes, check. And then what time I go to bed at night, I write down. See, this is so important because now you're actually being conscious of your life. You're actually just being aware. You don't have to be perfect every day. Maybe one day you miss your journaling, big deal. But the point is that you actually write down, oh yeah, I missed it. You're holding yourself accountable. You're actually aware of what's going on in your life. Otherwise, everything falls apart. Now, my coach is helping me do this. It works wonders. This is something I never thought of doing. And honestly, I love it. It's working really well for me. And yep, that's everything I have to say today. So to sum up, the winner effect is what happens when you start to build momentum in your life. When the snowball gets rolling, you start winning in the little things. You win the way you brush your teeth, you floss in a perfect way. When you go to shower, you shower excellently. When you exercise, you do it as best as you can. When you build up little wins, this turns you into a winner. It rewires your self-image. Now you win at everything you do because you're a winner. It helps you increase your mindfulness and awareness, helps you just enjoy your life and be grateful, which is technique number 5. If you stayed this long, you got secret technique number 5 that I forgot, but now it's the secret technique, which is gratitude. Oh my God. How did I forget gratitude? This is also an amazing way to just make sure, hey, you're present in the moment here. Be grateful for what you have now. You don't need to wait until your life is perfect so that you can be grateful in the future. Oh yeah, when I have $1 million, then I'll be grateful. Oh yeah, when I have a sexy 10 out of 10 girlfriend, yeah, then I'll be grateful. But right now my life is shit. There's nothing to be grateful for. No, that's the wrong attitude. There are plenty of things for you to be grateful for in your life right now. So when you're grateful just for the basic things, oh, I got clothes. Wow, I'm so happy I have clothes. It's winter in Canada. It's freezing cold outside. It's snowing. I have clothes. Thank God. I have a mouth that I can speak with. Thank God. I have 2 hands that work. I have tasty food in my fridge. Thank God. So be thankful for what you have now. And that will also amplify the winner effect, because when you're grateful, you feel like you're winning. So pay attention consciously to what is going well in your life. Don't spend so much time thinking about what's not going well. The more you think about your problems are going to expand. You're going to have more problems. But the more you think about your solutions, what's going well in your life, more things will go well. This sounds like fairy tale woohoo witchcraft. It's not. This is science. This is how attention actually works. If you don't believe me, do the experiment for yourself in your life with 100% effort and trust. See if it works for you. I promise it will. So gratitude, you can do a gratitude list. 3 things at the end of the day, what went well for me today. Then in the morning, 3 things that I'm grateful for. Very simple way to practice gratitude in your life. Life is awesome, guys. There's a lot of things to be grateful for. And if you don't think that life is awesome and that you don't think that there's a lot of things to be grateful for, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a terrible life with nothing to be grateful for because that's what you think. But remember, in any moment, you can find something to be grateful for. Like Viktor Frankl in Man's Search for Meaning, he was in Auschwitz in the concentration camp, and he was able to focus on the good things that were happening in his life, to find meaning even in Auschwitz. So if Viktor Frankl can be grateful and find meaning in his life in Auschwitz, you can be grateful in any situation. It doesn't matter the quality of the moment, it matters the quality of your awareness, of your acceptance, and of your gratitude. All right, that's all I have to say here. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, you can click the link in the description to apply for a coaching call with me. I don't like talking to everyone because I get a lot of applications, but if I read through your application and I feel like I actually can help you and you put some effort into it, then I will reach out to you. We can talk one-on-one for, sometimes I go up to 2 hours with people for free, and I just coach them. I literally give them the best coaching experience of their entire life. I help them fix basically every single problem in their life. And then if they want to work with me longer term, then we will talk about that on the call. I usually create custom packages based on your specific situation. So if that sounds cool for you, if you want to coach, reach out to me. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was how to use the winner effect to transform your life. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned because I got more awesome videos on the way. I'll see you in the next one.